Wow, 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 bow. Dun, 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 bow, bow, bow. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hello everybody. I'm Elwirfy, and today we're going to be checking out some more food because people seem to really enjoy the last food video I did. But today we're going to be doing some kid cuisine. Now, when I went to the store, unfortunately there were only 3 choices. I skipped the preparing part because I figure that's not really what people are here to see. So I figured we'd skip straight to when we are started eating. So it looks like here we are going to be doing the kind of more traditional kid cuisine, like carnival style thing with mini corn dogs. Um, yep. And then we're going to be moving on to the SpongeBob themed popcorn chicken one, and then another SpongeBob themed chicken nugget one. They all look good on the box, but then when you get to it, not so much. This is supposed to be mini corn dogs with a birthday cake and corn, and then we have some, I guess, popcorn chicken with what's supposed to be another confetti cake that melted apparently, and another thing of corn, and then finally we're gonna have some chicken nuggets with a brownie and corn, and there's mac and cheese in this one, I think. So probably not going to be very good, but you guys will get to go ahead and watch me eat it. I'll try and give my honest opinion about it, so that way it's pretty clear whether or not you should buy it. These things cost us like about two something, so not too much of a waste here, I think, especially if this is something people still seem to want to buy. I don't know. I think that the lack of choices is probably a good indicator that probably not many people are buying this anymore, which is, in hindsight, all things considered, probably a good idea. Yeah, what else to say before I start eating? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this won't be. I don't plan to throw up from any of this, but follow the instructions. And just a heads up, if you follow the instructions exactly, they do not get cooked. So had to do extra. And yeah, just figured I'd say that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start trying these kid cuisine meals. You know, when I think about like my childhood and stuff, I didn't really eat these very much. I mainly had like Lunchables, so hopefully everything will be fine. Again, because I don't really eat this stuff, and the food does not look all that appealing. I'd say none of them are really gonna be the best. But we'll go ahead and start with the classic one, the one with the nice blue box with the little, it's a duck, I guess. The duck, and we'll see how it goes. Go ahead and grab that, so it's in the shot. So from initially looking at it, got my Star Wars fork here, super cool. We have some corn, which is really watery. Oh, fuck. Okay, guys, I don't know how to say this, but a fly just landed inside of the French fries. Should I still eat it? Is it even... Did it go away? Where'd it go? Ah, fuck. What the hell's going on? Yeah. I'm gonna eat around that. Okay. Okay. So that was just gross. I mean, it's so bad that a fly went for it directly because it thought it was old food. So already for this classic one, I'm gonna say it's probably not gonna be that good. What do we start with? Let's start with the corn, because it's watery and it looks the most gross, so hopefully the rest of the meal can save it. So I'll try corn. Now, I don't like corn generally, but I do know what corn is supposed to taste like. That is not corn. I mean, okay, so it tastes like corn, but because it's so watery, it it tastes like it just got, like someone just let it sit in like a bucket of water. So it's really watered down, so the corn flavor itself isn't coming through that much. It tastes like almost nothing, to be honest. It's pretty plain. So, yeah. Disappointing. We'll eat the non gross, the clean part of the main meal. Start with a fry, I guess. Should be hopefully normal. I expect it to be fine. Oh. Okay, so it's... I mean, I'm probably not going to throw up or anything from any of this food, but the potato tasted crunchy and kind of like when I don't know if you heard it on the camera, but when I put it in my mouth, I could tell that the potato was, I guess it was cooked, but it didn't taste like it was cooked. If that's clear. Maybe I'm not explaining it right, but when I put it in my mouth, it's crunchy to the point where, not like crispy crunchy, like kind of a old crunchy feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. So then for the main part of the meal, we have these corn dogs. I mean, what can I say about it? It looks like a bean or something. Pretty, not very appealing. Oh my god. It actually tastes like a corn dog. I'm impressed. I mean, so far it's the best thing I've eaten out of this, but I can't even finish it. Yeah, it's not that good. It's pretty dry. The corn itself around has some moisture to it, which helps, but the meat itself is dry, which is a shame. Doesn't, it's cooked, so that works for it. So hopefully this dessert cake, if you look at this dessert cake, it's supposed to have confetti on it. I don't see any confetti. It's just a vanilla cake. Oh boy. Doesn't look like the cake was raw or anything. Probably pre-cooked cake here, but I think the whole point of this is that it's supposed to be implied that there's some cooking going on. Oh well. It smells, actually, you know what? It actually smells pretty good. All the artificial flavors, all the fakeness inside of the cake makes it smell like cake. So that's good. Oh. Oh my god. I think I'm eating raw dough. It tastes raw. It doesn't taste cooked. Whoever did the cake it's not cooked. It's not cooked cake.
You okay?
I'll be fine. Okay. So we just ate this. Terrible. Okay. I'm looking at 2 piles of garbage here. I don't really know what to do next. The brownie looks sadder. We'll save that for last. We're going to move on to SpongeBob brand kid cuisine of popcorn chicken. It's supposed to be a party, but it's not. Taking a look at this, again we get corn. I don't know why they're obsessed with corn. Cheapest vegetable, I guess. There's corn probably in this whole meal, just like all of them. So we'll just get the corn out of the way. It looks less watery, this corn, so that's encouraging. That maybe there's less liquid in the popcorn chicken pack. So, let's see here. Tastes a bit better, actually. Actually, you know what? This corn tastes closer. It's still not there, but this corn actually tastes closer to what I would expect corn to taste like if I bit it off of a cob. So that's actually surprising. I'm actually really surprised by that. So that's good at least. So we'll move on to the fry. The potato. I'm really, expectation-wise, I'm thinking at least I'm hoping that it tastes better than the fry that I just ate. That it's not crunchy. Or like, because it's supposed to be cooked, so it's supposed to be kind of soft, is my point. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I mean, is there any flavoring at all? No, it's the blandest potato I've ever eaten. There's nothing, they didn't do anything to the potato to make it any good. It tastes like I could have taken a potato, chopped it, put it in the microwave, same thing. But it's not solid. This one cooked through all the way. It might, maybe when I follow the instructions to cook it extra to make it good, maybe this one just turned out better in my microwave. But based on what I'm tasting, this one, the potatoes that they used just seem to be a little more cooked, which is good. I'm impressed. Certainly not as bad as the potatoes over there. So for the chicken itself, well, it's chicken and not a hot dog, so pretty much nothing to compare it to so far. Oh God. Oh my God. You know how you have these like memories of what chicken nuggets taste like when you were like in elementary school? Well, it's the same taste here, because it probably is the same stuff, because that is not chicken. Whatever I've just eaten is not chicken. It tasted rubbery. It tasted very dry. Once again, though, surprisingly, the outside crust had some moisture to it. I felt like as I put it in my mouth, I could tell that the outside tasted like there was moisture, but then when I bit into it, it's just dry. And it tasted rubbery. And there was no, like the texture itself felt more like it was a chewy ball of gum rather than a piece of chicken. So really, really disappointing. Fortunately, not as bad as like the hot dog when it kind of made me cough a little. That's good. Now I'll move on to the saddest cake I've ever seen. Also claiming to be a confetti cake, but I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get myself food poisoning from this because I don't want to be eating raw dough, so. Okay, so simply from pulling this cake out, it's flatter and it was tougher to pull out with my fork. It wasn't as soft. I really hope I didn't undercook this. No. Alright. So for the next one, we're going to go ahead and be taking a look at the Kid Cuisine deep sea chicken breast nugget. Can you even call it a chicken breast? How would I possibly know that it's a chicken breast? I mean, I just feel like they're just lying to me. You know what I mean? I'm like being lied to right now while I'm eating this disgusting food. Let's just get it over with, because this is like the most disappointing of all the meals I've seen out of here. That's why we're doing it last. Starting with the corn. It's full of water. It's just covered in water. I don't know why. I don't know how much. Too much. Like they made everything else in this meal dry except for the corn, which is meant to be dry. I just hope that this corn tastes better than the other two corns. Oh. It's water with corn in it. It's not corn. I know that sounds weird, but
do you need a trash bag?
No, I'm fine. I don't need a trash bag. It's water with corn in it, and the corn tastes like it's been drowned. So as usual, I've been starting with the side before the meat, so we're gonna go ahead and eat the macaroni. It's solid. It's stuck. Sorry, that corn. Okay, so I was gonna do this at the end, but I'll just say the middle one that we've did, best corn. It's easy to tell because it's the least watery, pretty much. So the mac and cheese was actually soft when I put my fork in it, so that's good. So at the very least, I know the mac and cheese should be cooked, which I don't expect any problem with mac and cheese if it's done right. It should just be a good noodle. Ice cold. Ice cold. And I followed the instructions. It is ice cold. I don't know how they did it. The rest of the meal is hot. I mean, except for the watery corn. What is wrong with this thing? Okay, this one is just awful. So because the macaroni and cheese tastes neither cheesy nor like macaroni. It tastes like a cold, wet blanket. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But now for the fun part, it's probably, I wasn't going to hold up stuff, but check it out. We got sad Patrick Star shaped ones, nuggets, and a sad SpongeBob. It's a square with legs. Oh my god. I'll go ahead and bite into the SpongeBob, because I got two of them. And this chicken had better be better than the popcorn chicken. I need something. Right now, this meal is starting to turn into the worst one of all of them, because this one, the corn was too watery, and the macaroni and cheese was cold. Ice cold. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Okay. So the nuggets have the most moisture of any of the three that I've eaten. Again, the chicken is dry, but I feel like some of the liquid from the outside has seeped in, so it's not too bad. Like if you have had Dino Nuggies, but a day old, that's what this would taste like. Because Dino Nuggies are good, right? I mean, I like Dino Nuggies, but this is like Dino Nuggets that then someone put in the fridge and then reheated, and then that's what this tastes like. So like edible, good, right? It's edible, but no, I wouldn't eat it because there's better ways. It's hurting my stomach. I'm not sure I should be eating this food actually. This does not taste good. And now for the brownie. So from what we've seen, the cake that they provide is doughy. It doesn't cook. We're following the instructions, right? Because you got to keep in mind, we're following the instructions. I could overcook it, right? I could go beyond it, right? And probably fix a lot of the issues I'm having. But I'm trying to stay true to what the recipe says, because most people will probably just follow it and give it to their kids. So I better do the same thing. So, again, the cake is... What the fuck? Is that a corn? Hold up. Hold up, guys. You got to see this. What the hell? Okay, I don't know if you can see it. Come make sure the camera can get this. I want to point out, I have just found a corn cooked inside of the brownie. Can we, I don't know if you can see it. Is this clear? The corn? That was right in the brownie. I didn't even get to eat the brownie. And there was corn cooked into the brownie. This is going to be awful. Because now I assume it's going to be too watery and undercooked. Although it is encouraging that the corn itself looks to be a darker yellow. So maybe it's cooked more? I don't know. God, there's like corn bits on my brownie. Hold on, I can't eat that. Hold on, we gotta be fair about it, right? So it's tough, but I gotta try and find a piece of, okay, that looks like there's no corn in the brownie. What's going on? Okay, so this looks really watery and fake. I'm just really discouraged now. I think this is going to be too watery. Oh! Okay, fuck the desserts on all these. No way you should eat those. Rawish dough. Now, admittedly, the dough wasn't as raw as the other two, but the chocolate flavor mixed with a undercooked dough has made it still, to me, unedible. Like, I'm not gonna eat this. This is just shit. Sorry. It's not good. Again, the I think that the moisture of the corn has ruined it. I think there's just too much damn water in these meals. I don't know who's doing this, but I don't know if it's supposed to keep the corn good, but it's not good. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna eat any more of that. I'm not gonna, hold on. Just gotta disinfect my mouth. So thank goodness we only threw up maybe twice, I think. 3 times? I don't quite remember how many times I've... Oh God, my stomach hurts. I don't like that. Okay. So what do we think about it at the end of the day? I don't know. They're all pretty bad for different reasons. I guess the most tame was the regular Cuisine, because while the macaroni was okay and the nuggies are okay, overwatered corn in, like, I'm talking about, this one had overwatered corn, undercooked brownie, corn inside of the brownie, cold macaroni, and the nuggets were just kind of bland. Okay? For this one, again, the cake was undercooked. There was, technically, for the record, I didn't mention it, but there was also a potato in the corn for this one, which I don't know if that affected it. Maybe it soaked up some of the water, but the corn was still watery and made the corn kind of gross. The hot dog itself was dirt dry, but then the outside of the corn dog was good, mainly because it was just watery and it kind of helped distract from the dryness of the hot dog. And then again, the cake was undercooked and unedible. Don't eat it. Again, I've had to spit out all the cake in this one. And then finally, we have this. I don't know if this one is actually worse than this. Maybe this is second, because the potatoes were kind of okay in this one. My mouth feels sick. I feel sick eating this food. This was horrible. God. Yeah.
Need a bag?
I might need a bag. I think I might throw up. I was trying not to. I was really trying not to throw up, but give me a small bag. Don't get a big trash bag. I don't need that. Just like something small. Oh. Oh.
Right there.
Ugh. Gotta finish this. Then go throw up on the toilet. Okay. 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 Oh, God. Don't eat this food, guys. But if I had to pick, like if I was in a prison camp, right, and this was like the only options, and I had to choose a more worse option. Oh, fuck. I think this one is worse. I think it's worse because there's more elements of it that are bad. For this one, cake still undercooked, cannot eat, spit it out. The chicken, slightly more edible than the hot dog, but still, still pretty bad. Corn is too watery, more watery than the original brand. And then this one's the worst for the reasons I already listed, but I gotta reiterate before I throw up again, that the corn is super watery. The corn was cooked inside of the brownie, and the brownie was raw, and also somehow too liquidy. I don't know how they did it. They made it dry in some places and wet in other places. The macaroni was ice cold upon cooking per directions, so I'm not going to eat it. It's bad. If you cook it longer, yes, the macaroni might be fine. Macaroni was soft. It's not like it was hard, but per instructions, no good. And then the chicken is your typical Dino Nuggets chicken. But it doesn't mean anything to me. Like, it might be the best entree. Like, this one had the best chicken versus the other two, but all the other sides just completely ruined it. Yep, alright, that's the video. I'm gonna go ahead and just show off the final results of the food after me consuming them, so you can see what it really looks like, all not looking nice and stuff. And then I think we'll call it good. If we could Hit the record button. Yep. Okay. So I got a kind of aftermath recap here. I think my tummy's finally calming down. But okay, so for this one, right, this is the best one solely because it's great. I know I already said this, but I want to point out the final results of eating it and how it kind of looks finally, because that matters. And this is just absolutely disgusting. The whole corn in the brownie. That's just unacceptable. And I didn't get to say this earlier, but I better say, don't feed this to children. None of it is good. Don't eat it. Like, I know it's you know, SpongeBob or whatever, and this weird duck dude. You know, it's a non-BPA tray. I'm not too sure what. So I guess the tray is made of disposableness. I don't know. Oh, and I want to point out for the record, this isn't really that big of a deal, but on the box, the tray looks blue here and here, but then we got a black tray there and there, and we only got a blue tray inside of this one. I don't know why. Just something weird to point out. So I guess false advertising too, technically, if you wanted to go there. They say made with chicken. If it's real chicken... Wait, is chicken breast with rib meat? Hold on a minute. What's up with the star? Wait. Minimally processed. Okay, wait, what is that? Is that 1 star or 2 stars? Wait. Federal regulations prohibit these. Okay. It's minimally processed. Okay. So it's kind of like natural chicken, supposedly, but I feel like the naturalness is actually might be part of the problem, too. Because maybe it's not cooking correctly. Right? I mean, the same thing, it's the same thing, right? And artificial stuff. Yeah. It claims to be fine, but I think there's something wrong with it. I know it says here, keep frozen, must be cooked thoroughly. Okay. That note, for the record, is on the original, and that note to cook it extra is not on the front of the other two. This is kind of more like, this somehow turned into like a PSA. So when you follow the instructions, it says, okay, it says you got to remove the chicken nuggets, microwave the whole meal, then replace the chicken nuggets, then microwave it again, and then check that the food is, and then you do a temperature check. Fair enough. You know, we did all that, but, and then it says let stand for 2 minutes. I bet you're not supposed to do that. I would eat it right away. If you really have no other option, I'd eat it right away. For this one, the middle one that we did, you know, open it up, and, you just remove the film, you microwave it, and then you check that it's cooked, of course. I mean, duh. But it didn't matter. I mean, I'm following the directions here. And let stand again. Probably not a good idea. Okay, for this one, I know I didn't show the cooking process. In hindsight, after eating this, I wish I'd shown you how I prepped these. So that way you see I'm telling the truth. For sure, on how that I followed the instructions. I removed the film. I pulled the meat out of the microwave. Should have left them in, for the record. We're removing the dogs for no reason, right? So this says microwave, replace the dogs, then microwave again. Like, do they think that you're gonna overcook the meat? This meat is undercooked, in my eyes. It's not good, not fit for human consumption. And you know they have like games and shit for children, but let's be honest here, guys. It really isn't meant to. I wish there was like an age restriction on food, because this should not be given to children, and it's really disappointing to see. So I guess thank you all for watching. Sorry you had to hear me rant a bit at the end, but oh my god. I mean, I don't know. It's just horrible. Alright, well anyway guys, I'm Elwirfy. Thank you all so much for watching me eat the worst food I've eaten. So, crap. You know what? I'm just done. You got my episode. Oh, crap. All right, bye.